The Other Side Media Group and 91X now present The Other Side Radio Show, a program about people who make a difference from all walks of life in Quinte and beyond. And now here are your hosts, Jeremy and Joshua Davis.
Hi, and welcome to The Other Side Live. St. Patrick's Day is special. I'm Jeremy T. Davis.
I'm Joshua Davis. And we're going to give you some mighty festive fun and put you in the mood for some wearing of the green today. Happy St. Patrick's Day to y'all, and I love you.
Yes, and we have some great music, stories, and more. So stay tuned, everyone. We'll be right back.
Michael Faulkner here, wishing you all a happy St. Patrick's Day on the Other Side Radio Show.
Over in Killarney, many years ago, me mother sang a song to me in tones so sweet and low. Just a simple little ditty in her good old Irish way, and I'd give the world if she could sing that song to me this day. Toora-loora-loora, toora-loora-lie, toora-loora-loora. Hush now, don't you cry. Toora-loora-loora, toora-loora-lie, toora-loora-loora. That's an Irish lullaby. My wild Irish rose, the sweetest flower that grows. You may search everywhere, but none can compare with my wild Irish rose. My wild Irish rose, the dearest flower that grows. And someday for my sake she may let me take the bloom from my wild Irish rose. The pale moon was rising above the green mountain. The sun was declining beneath the blue sea, when I strayed with my love to the pure crystal fountain that stands in the beautiful vale of Tralee. She was lovely and fair as the rose of the summer, yet 'twas not her beauty alone that won me. Oh no, 'twas the truth in her eye ever dawning that made me love Mary, the Rose of Tralee.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. This is Victoria Hamilton. I'm going to be doing some music for Jeremy today on the show. Thanks for having me back, Jeremy. And today I've got some very special guests joining me. I have Kirsten Hanley and Jason Wright, who just happen to be in The Sound of Music with me. As I've said before in previous shows, I am going to be in The Sound of Music in June at the Belleville Theatre Guild at the Pinnacle Playhouse. And today with me, I have the honor of being joined by Kirsten Hanley, who is our Maria in The Sound of Music, and playing on the piano and also adding some vocals is Jason Wright, who plays Captain Von Trapp. Jason also owns Riverside Music Store in Trenton, where we happen to be recording our songs today, and I just want to give a special thank you for Jason for letting us use his music store for recording. Hope everyone has a wonderful St. Patrick's Day, and may the luck of the Irish be with you today and always. And be sure and come see us in The Sound of Music, June 6th to 23rd at the Pinnacle Playhouse. Thanks again for having me, Jeremy.
This is Danny Boy. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the roses falling. 'Tis you, must go and I must bide. But come ye back when summer's in the meadow, or when the valley's hushed and white with snow. 'Tis I'll be there in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, I love you so. All right, we're gonna sing the Unicorn Song by the Irish Rovers. And if you know the words, sing along. Happy St. Paddy's Day. A long time ago, when the earth was green, there were more animals than you'd ever seen. They'd run around free while the earth was being born, but the loveliest of all was a unicorn. There were green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, but sure as you're born, the loveliest of all was the unicorn. Now God seen some sinning and it gave him pain, and he says, stand back, I'm gonna make it rain. He says, hey brother Noah, I'll tell you what to do. Build me a floating zoo, and I'll take some of them green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, but sure as you're born, don't you forget my unicorn. Old Noah was there to answer the call. He finished up making the ark just as the rain started pouring. He marched in the animals 2 by 2, and he called out as they went through, hey Lord, I got you green alligators, you long-necked geese, some humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees, the cats and rats and elephants, but Lord, I'm so forlorn, I just can't see no unicorn. Then Noah looked out through the driving rain. Them unicorns were hiding, playing silly games, kicking and splashing while the rain was pouring. Oh, them silly unicorn. There were green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees. Noah cried, close the door, 'cause the rain's pouring. and we just can't wait for those unicorns. The ark started moving, it drifted with the tides. Them unicorns looked up from the rocks and they cried, and the waters came down and sort of floated them away. And that's why you never see a unicorn to this very day. You'll see green alligators and long neckies, some humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees. You'll see cats and rats and elephants, but sure as you're born, you're never gonna see no unicorn. And that's why there are no unicorns, kids. Happy St. Patty's Day.
This is Wild Mountain Time. Oh, the summertime is coming, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go, and we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go? I will build my love a tower near you, pure crystal fountain, and on it I will place all the flowers of the mountain. Will ye go, lassie, go, and we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go? If my true love, she were gone, I would surely find another where the wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go, and we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go, and we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go?
Hello, everyone. This is Joe Salatolo, and it's great to be on the Other Side radio show. And I just want to wish everybody a happy St. Patty's Day, St. Patrick's Day for sure. When Irish eyes are smiling, sure 'tis like a morning spring. In the lilt of Irish laughter, you can hear the angels sing. When Irish hearts are happy, all the world seems bright and gay. And when Irish eyes are smiling, sure they'll steal your heart away. There's a tear in your eye, and I'm wondering why, for it never should be there at all. With such power in your smile, sure a stone you'd beguile. so that never a teardrop should fall. With your sweet lilting laughter, like some fairy song, and your eyes twinkle bright as can be. You should laugh all the while, and all other times smile. So now smile a smile for me. When Irish eyes are smiling, sure 'tis like a morning spring. In the lilt of Irish laughter, you can hear the angels sing. When Irish hearts are happy, all the world seems bright and gay. And when Irish eyes are smiling, sure they'll steal your heart away.
And now, Canadian author J.R. Davis for St. Patrick's Day. Thank you, Jeremy. Top of the morning to everyone. And happy St. Patrick's Day. Love to you all. Gosh and be going and go bra and all that jazz. Anyways, I'd like to do this special poem for St. Patrick's Day. I originally wrote this when I was a kid. The poem that started it all on the Easter Seal Telethon back in 1986. I was 8 years old. So here goes. This is called The Little Man. Once upon a time, so long ago, I was walking through a forest of green. I saw the mighty shamrocks, so long and so lean. And then I saw a little man. He was a magic man. He was a leprechaun full of hopes and dreams. He said I could have one wish. I wished I could be like the rest of the kids, walking to Rainbow's End and finding my pot of gold to the very, very blessed end. Then I noticed Mr. Sandman in my eyes, and I knew I was just dreaming. But I really hope someday to get that wish. In closing, may I say, may all your Irish wishes come true. God bless you, love, and peace and prosperity to all my family and friends. I love you from the bottom of my heart. God bless. Thank you, Joshua Davis. And as a footnote, I can remember saying that on one of the first Easter Seal telethons when I was 8 years old. And the host at that time, if you can remember this, Jeremy, was none other than legendary children's entertainer Harrigan. And Harrigan was a popular CKWS television show for children back in the 80s. And he was the happy little jolly leprechaun.
and they actually filmed it right in that studio. And then later on, he had his own pizza restaurant. So, so the Irish leprechaun went Italian and had a pizza pie joint. That was kind of funny.
Well, I remember those days, and maybe our listeners do too. Thank you very much, Josh, for sharing your insightful words on this St. Patrick's Day. And until we meet again, we hope you've enjoyed our special, and we will talk soon.
Jeremy, Joshua Davis, and the Other Side Media Group would like to thank all of today's musical guests for being on this very special St. Patrick's Day show. All the best for a wonderful St. Patrick's Day from Jeremy and Josh Davis, and they will see you next week on The Other Side. The Other Side Radio Show is a production of the Other Side Media Group in association with 91X. You can connect on Facebook at the Other Side Media Group, Instagram at Jeremy Tyler Davis, or on YouTube at Jeremy T. Davis, Belleville, Ontario for on-demand episodes and more. Tune in next week for another episode of the Other Side Radio Show.